Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this is a little bit trickier of a chart to talk about after today because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought right up there and your plan was to buy and sell within, 15 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there's been a pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type mentality going into it. And to really illustrate this, I'm actually going to adjust this line down. And I'm not saying the price is headed down here, but let's just focus on $2.60. Let's say that, next week, once again, the price pulls back, comes down a hair, behaves like that, and starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on the big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have some lows down there. Now, if you envision each one of those as some bootleg stair steps, from the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd still very clearly have big picture stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And that's what that $2.60 mark is representing, showing some progress being made forward. Once again, I'm well aware if you are some sort of day trader and you bought up there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from more so a grand scheme type perspective. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.